So on the South African marketing agenda shortly is the Nedbank 2019 IMC Conference. It's happening in mid-March and it's got a stellar lineup of speakers. And headline sponsor is indeed Nedbank. And we're here today to talk to Khensani Nobanda, who is the Group Executive Marketing and Corporate Affairs for Nedbank. Welcome, Khensani. Nice to see you.
And you.
Now, just about every media owner would like to have Nedbank on their schedule as a client. And even though Nedbank, I'm sure, has a very generous advertising and marketing budget, you cannot be everywhere.
Absolutely.
So what was the principal factors that led to you deciding to be the headline sponsor of this event?
You know, Andy, as someone who's been in marketing for the last 19 years, I'm extremely passionate about it. The impact that I believe marketing makes on organizations, I think sometimes is very much undermined. And I think even us as marketing professionals, sometimes we probably don't show the businesses that we work in the step change and what marketing can actually do. And the first time I met Dale and she was taking us through what her thinking is in terms of what she wants to do with the conference, I felt like as a bank that's really trying to push all our marketing ourselves, it would be great to partner with someone like that to really step change the industry. Of course, it's not just us who win. Hopefully, you get speakers who really challenge us as the marketing fraternity and we step change. I think the talent, it helps us get better talent coming into organization. And really, for me, I think it's important that we give the focus that marketing is required, where hopefully, whether you're a brand manager or a CMO, when you look back to the conference and you go back into your organization, you know that, you can really change people's mindsets about marketing, and you challenge yourself to say, marketing is not just ads. How do I make it really show the business that it can actually grow market share, can make a significant impact on your brand's reputation and all of those things.
So Dale Hierfer, whose brainchild this whole conference is, has put together a really impressive lineup of speakers. I think it's more than 20 different speakers in the course of the day. It's going to be in a TEDx type format, short, sharp, no frills, no death by PowerPoint, as Dale calls it. So I think it's going to be, as you say, an extremely stimulating event. What would you expect as a top marketer to be the themes that would come through from those 20 speakers?
Look, I think the one thing that's coming out a lot in the marketing world is this whole purpose-driven brands and stuff. And I mean, even for us as Nedbank, you can see that coming across. We're really trying to, how do we align everything around our North Star? I think that's going to be a conversation. And I think one of the speakers is from AB InBev, where a brand like Carling has been, doing a lot of work in that area. So I think that's going to be a big part of it. I still think, even though for the last few years, the whole digital thing has been, top of mind for people, I think we're still figuring our ways around it, exactly how it works. And by the way, the more you get into it, the more you realize just how many facets of digital there are. So I think there'll be probably a couple of discussions around that piece. And I also just think maybe also related to the digital piece is, previously you knew that you put a 30-second ad on TV, people are going to see it. Now, with everything that's going on with media, people are fast forwarding things. So how do you make sure that you're creating interesting content and entertainment for consumers to actually find you versus, them just waiting and taking it passively? So I think a lot of those discussions will be coming out. And then finally, I think going back to the marketing gets naked theme, I'm really excited to really understand that, what other marketers in terms of the whole ROI perspective when it comes to marketing, what their thoughts are in different areas. Like, for example, I'll be talking about the sponsorship area. So it'll be interesting to understand, in other areas, what marketers have learned and what they've seen come through.
Well, I would imagine that the tea breaks will be full of some pretty exciting and interesting conversations with that lot in the room. So congratulations to Nedbank in choosing to be the headline sponsor of the conference. I think it's going to be a remarkable day. Khensani Nobanda, Group Executive Marketing and Corporate Affairs from Nedbank, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Andy.